Welcome to part 2 of my Costa Rica trip. Let's start at this beautiful modern Airbnb in Playa Junquillal. It was pretty new by the time I visited. It's located off the beaten path, so you do need a car, but it is so worth it. Only 5 minutes away from the beach, it's located in a very quiet area of the west coast, but it's the ideal place to stay at if you're looking for a real peace of mind. The next morning early, I drove off to the north shore to find PLAYA CONCHAL. Apparently one of the most beautiful beaches in Costa Rica. It was about 40 minutes drive from my Airbnb, and even though I thought I was lost at first, I did end up at this little piece of heaven. Just relax with some drinks and soak up the sun and enjoy the little fish in this very clear water. Take me back. This was the beach right next to my Airbnb, Playa Junquillal. Now I can tell you, even though this may not seem as pretty as Playa Conchal, this beach was very clean, secluded, and there's nothing better than to have a beach all to yourself. I again highly recommend you stay in this area for 1 or 2 days. The next day I drove up to Monteverde, which was about 3 hours drive from the coast, and OMG, the road up there was insane. You really need an SUV to get there. I stayed at Salina Monteverde hostel, but unfortunately have no footage of the room. I'll leave descriptions down below. My must-do tip for Monteverde is to do a zipline tour. There are several parks to choose from, but I went for the Extremo park. I couldn't film during the tour, but you can find more on their website. And this free fall, totally worth it. Another tip is to do a forest night walk. We saw this Coti Mundi, a small mammal in the trees, this leaf bug, just one, but only one translucent frog, some indigenous trees, lots of other bugs, but also lots of spiders. It can be a hit or miss with these tours because there's no guarantee you will actually see some animals, but we were lucky this night. The next day, I decided to go to JACO and stayed at this fantastic Airbnb only 5 minutes walk away from the beach. The hostess was super friendly and she had built this place in her backyard. This was again a new Airbnb and I was only the 4th person to stay here so far. So everything was very clean and new. It had everything you need, a small kitchen, a bathroom, a very comfortable bed, but most of all, it had AC. I highly recommend staying here if you are in the JACO area, and again, you do need a car because it is located off the main road and no buses drive here. Okay, I mispronounced, it is JACO. The beach at JACO was not the cleanest and the waves are ideal for beginner surfers, so there were a lot of surfing schools on the beach. Although it wasn't the best place to swim at, in my opinion, from all the places I visited, I did enjoy it very much as there were not a lot of people there, as you can see. And the sunset was the perfect ending to my Costa Rica trip. The first dinner I had in Junquillal was at Flaca Seafood, a small local restaurant, which was 5 minutes drive from my Airbnb. If you get here, order the mahi mahi. It was so good. Another place in Junquillal is Lochitos, which was right across the street from my Airbnb. Another small local restaurant. I had casado, the traditional Costa Rican dish with rice, beans, and fish. Costa Juice was on my way to Playa Conchal, and it's an all-natural breakfast and snack place with smoothie bowls. You can easily park in front of the place, and I went for the acai bowl to start off my day. Located in Monteverde Centro Comercial, a shopping area on the first floor, you'll find the Green Restaurant. You'll pass these impressive art murals to get to the place, and the restaurant offers more international fusion-style foods, from steaks to burgers at a reasonable price. I was lucky to find a seat without reservations, but it is recommended to make one, and I had the dish of the day, which was a spicy seafood spaghetti, and it was yummy. And the last place I recommend for breakfast is in Monteverde at Orchid Coffee. They serve coffee the traditional Costa Rican way, as you can see here. I ordered their French toast, which was very filling and sweet, but not too sweet. So what did you like so far, and would you want to go to Costa Rica too? Leave a comment down below, or if you have any other tips to share. Until my next travel, bye!